FHA SFR Appraising Handbook 4000.1, page 3. 19. For pending sale comparables, you must state that the list price is not the contract price. If you use a listing as a comparable, you must state that it is a listing. For all comparables, did you contact someone with first-hand knowledge of the transaction? For instance, the agent, the broker, the buyer, the seller, etc. Especially when it involves confirmation of seller concessions. 20. Time adjustments must be calculated using the contract date, the meeting of the minds, rather than the date of settlement. Explanation is required for any time adjustments. 21. Quality adjustments. Differences in quality resulting in adjustments must be explained. An explanation must be specific. It is not sufficient to simply state that adjustments for quality are based on observations or based on descriptions provided in MLS. 22. Condition adjustments. Differences in condition resulting in adjustments must be explained. The explanation must be specific. It is not sufficient to simply state that adjustments for condition are based on observations or based on descriptions provided by MLS. 23. Room count adjustments. Up to 3 adjustments must be entered as appropriate. The first line for bedroom and/or total count differences. The second line adjustment is for bathroom count differences. The third is for a difference in gross living area. 24. Explain any adjustment to a comparable property in both gross living area and room count, bedroom count, and or bathroom count. 25. All adjustments added to or subtract from the sales price of each comparable. Preferred underwriting guidelines indicate that a single adjustment must not exceed 10%, 15% for net adjustments, and 25% for gross absolute adjustments. If any adjustments exceed stated guidelines, an explanation must be provided. 26. Research of prior sales of the subject and comparables. Enter the data sources used for sales and transfer information. 2 sources are recommended for researching prior sales and transfers: local MLS and local public records at a minimum. Report the dates of prior sales or transfers of each comparable that occurred within 3 years of the effective date of the appraisal. FHA specific requirement. Report prior transfers regardless of conveyance type or consideration amount. If the prior transfer or offering is not relevant to the current transaction or offering, explain why. For new construction, include any prior transfers of the land as vacant. 27. Summary of sales comparison comments. Explain the comparable selection and any necessary explanation of the adjustments. Explain any adjustments exceeding guidelines. Explain which comparable sale or sales are given most weight or consideration, and why. Explain the thought process used to reconcile the range of adjusted sale prices into a single indication of value. The summary should generally reflect on the degree of comparability of each comparable sale to the subject. This may include discussion of the relevant size of gross. Extra notes. It's confusing listings. They put in on the sales grid rather than listings grid. Don't get them confused. Just make sure your labels are very good. Sometimes it's like a lot of time, something, I can't remember what I wrote there. They want to know why you make dash, I don't know what that is. And lenders don't like 3.